All right, guys, so let's make some vegan lasagna, shall we? We have classical tomato sauce, vegan beyond Italian sausages. Yes, I ate one. Onion, ricotta cheese, vegan that is. Some Impossible meat, oven ready lasagna because ain't nobody got time to boil it. Some cheese and a lasagna tin. All right, let's get started. So first I cooked my sausages. These sausages are so good, by the way. Next, I cooked my onions, softened them up. Yes, I cried a little bit when I cut them, but that's okay. And next, we're cooking up our Impossible meat. So we're gonna go ahead and cook it up. I don't season it right away. I actually season it once it's cooked. So I'm gonna let this brown a bit. All right, guys, the meat has browned. And if you see a little bit of pink, it's okay. Because one, this is vegan meat. Two, this is gonna cook when I cook the sauce. This is gonna cook in the oven for an hour. So I don't like to overcook vegan meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my onions. Boom, look at those caramelized onions mixed with the Impossible meat. I didn't season it yet, but I'm going to. I don't like to over season meat because sometimes like vegan meat can already be flavorful. All right, I put in my Italian sausage, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix it in. I like to char my sausages a bit, so do whatever you like to do. Just mix it around, let the flavors marinate. The seasoning that's on the sausages is gonna rub off on the Impossible meat. The onion juice is gonna just spread from the onion. It's just gonna be some delicious yumminess. So just mix it around a bit, let it brown. Let the flavors marinate. And then we're going to season it. Season it to your liking. Taste a little bit of the Impossible meat. Taste a little bit of the sausage. See what it needs. So I went ahead and added some adobo seasoning and some black pepper. Since the sausage already has some flavor in it, I didn't really need to do too much. So next, guys, I'm just going to stir it around a bit. And then we're gonna add our marinara sauce next. Let's pour it. Yum, yum, yum. I don't think this pan can hold all this meat and sauce. And I like to add a little bit of water to my tomato sauce or pasta sauce just to make it, you know, a little bit more runny per se, a little bit more juicy. So if you don't like water, you don't have to. You could perhaps add a second can of tomato sauce, but I definitely like adding water to mine. And then I just mix everything up. Mix it up. Make sure every piece of sausage, every piece of Impossible meat is hugged by the tomato sauce. And look at this, guys. We have a flavorful, meaty sauce to put into our lasagna. This looks so good. Honestly, I could eat a scoop of this. This could probably I don't know. I'm already thinking I could make some chili with this, but let's see what I have left over from my lasagna. So I'm gonna get ready now to go ahead and layer up. All right, guys, so I got a little ahead of myself. I started layering with a layer of meat sauce, a layer of lasagna noodles, and ricotta. And here's the meat sauce, guys. There's definitely more where that come from. Here's the vegan mozzarella, the lasagna pasta, and ricotta. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just smoothen out the ricotta. And honestly, I don't like ricotta that much, right? If it's in lasagna, cool. If I taste it every bite, nah. So I'm just gonna smooth it out and we'll see whether I add like one layer or two layers, but I don't care for ricotta that much. So go ahead and add some more meat sauce, add as much or as little as you'd like. This meat sauce is a little on the chunky side, so this is definitely gonna be a hearty, meaty lasagna. It looks like a little pan, but when you take a slice of this, you are gonna be full. Look at that. That's some hearty, meaty sauce right there. So I already have the ricotta underneath it, so I didn't want to layer that layer with cheese, but the next few layers are definitely going to have lots and lots of vegan mozzarella cheese. So I realized there was some lasagna pasta missing in the corner, so I went ahead and broke up one of the pieces and added it to the left and right corner because I don't want just meat sauce on the sides of the lasagna. I want every slice I cut to be lasagna, if you know what I mean. And listen to the popo. They're messing up my voiceover, but that is okay. And then we're just gonna sprinkle some cheese on it, guys. I love vegan cheese, so if you love vegan cheese, use as much or as little as you'd like. Since this is a really meaty sauce, I want to make sure that there's a good amount of cheese in here, you know? Now, if you're catching a bad angle, it's because I'm doing this all by myself, so I apologize, but I think you guys get the gist of it. You just put on some meat, some cheese, some ricotta, some meat, some cheese, some ricotta. Just layer it however you want to layer it. As long as there's some meat sauce on the bottom so the pasta doesn't dry and kind of burn on the bottom. You can layer it, honestly, however you want to. There's no special way to layer it. You can do what you want. So I think we're on my final layer, and here it is with cheese on top, guys. And this thing, I tell you, is about like 5 pounds. It's so heavy, it's so meaty, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys, throw it in the oven. This is so heavy. You guys should feel how heavy this is. So I'm gonna throw it in the oven. And this is how it's looking 30 minutes in, guys. Woo! I definitely covered it with aluminum foil, put it on 375 for 30 minutes. I'm gonna put it on probably for like another 15 and then broil it. And this is what it looks like, guys. Cheesy, meaty, vegan lasagna. Look at that. Woo! But anyways, guys, let me know if you try this recipe. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.